Good evening, students. Good evening, students. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Guys, also, if your friends haven't joined yet, you can ask them to. There are only 18 participants yet. We'll wait for a couple of few minutes and then we'll start off. Okay, we'll start off the class then. Today, what I want you to do initially is start off. Yesterday, we had covered our website, right? So, most of the websites were AI generated and all of that. Today, what I want you to do is I want you guys to be presenting your websites on Canva itself. So, on Canva, you design your website, and there is an option to present. So, when you share your screen, I'll be able to see it. Preferably, don't use any template. Even if you're using any template, remove all the content. Pick any industry of your choice and build a website. Not too much. 2 pages is more than sufficient. I do not want 4 or 5 pages. Just 2 pages also would do. The reason I want you to go ahead and do this is because generating an AI website is much easier. The minute you're trying to design, it is going to improve your designing skills as well. So I want all of you to go ahead and do that initially, and then we'll start off with the topic which is planned for today. Am I clear? Yes, no answers in the chat box quickly. Am I clear? Yes. Okay. Yeah, please go ahead and design this. Please go ahead and design this right away. Please go ahead and complete this, everyone. Once your work is done, just come to the chat box and just give me a heads up that you're done, and then we can see what you guys have done. Don't take all the time in the world. Also, one more thing, guys, just joining at 8:30 and filling the attendance link is not going to get you the certificate. You will actually have to do all of this. There is a project that you'll have to complete only then. And there is a throughout that there is an assessment happening. I can see who all are posting their content and all of that. So I can see it. So be very cautious about it, guys. Yes, Hardeep. So what you're supposed to do is you are supposed to develop an entire, not develop, basically design an entire website on your Canva, and you do not have to download it anything. You can present it right away from Canva. You do not have to, create a lot of pages and all of that. No, just 2 pages is more than sufficient. Do that so you can enhance your designing skills. Preferably, do not use any template. Even if you are, remove everything from that template and just use the basic part of it and design it. And I will give you some time, then you can present it. So, presenting this is not going to happen after you downloading it. You'll have to present it on Canva itself. So, yeah, that's all. The task is you have to create a Canva website. You have to create a website on Canva and work on the designing part, preferably without using any template and all of that. And you will have to present this on Canva itself. I'll tell you how to do it. The reason we're doing this activity is to enhance your designing skills. Okay, so go ahead and design a website on Canva, what I had covered yesterday. And max to max 2 pages is more than sufficient. Do not make it too much. Just 2 pages is good to go. But design it by yourself. Do not use a template. Is anybody done? Has anybody completed it? Taiba, Rajashri, Hardeep, Sam, Sailila, Ryan, Vanshika, Sagira, Devanshi, Lavanya, Vidya, Jyoti, Isha. Anyone who has completed it? Okay. Okay, Hardeep. Anybody else who has done it? It shouldn't be taking you so long, guys.
Next station is Jayanagar. ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದ್ ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಿರಿ ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿರಿ ನಮಗೆ
Guys, is there anybody who's done? Anybody who's done? There are 53 people in the meeting. Anybody who's done? What about Hiba and all? What is up with Hiba? Are you doing it, dear? Guys, I'll give you 5 more minutes. It's 7:31. At 7:36, we'll start presenting our work. Whoever is done. And then we'll move on. Yes. Who's done? Who all are done? Please come to the chat box, everyone. How much ever you've done? Please come to the chat box, everyone. Who all have completed this task? Anybody who's completed this task? Sai Leela, please present your work. Please present the please share your entire screen and present it on Canva itself. Are you able to share your screen, Sai Leela? Shushmita, do they have the access to share their screen?
Let me check, ma'am. 2 minutes.
Sure.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. They have an access they can share.
Okay. Sai Leela, try now. You will be able to share your screen. Try now. Yeah. Okay. Would you like to say something about this? Unmute yourself, Sai Leela. Wait. Let me see if I can.
Yes, ma'am, I like to say. So I designed a website for a furniture showroom called Domo. It is a furniture showroom which is very famous in Andhra Pradesh or Bengaluru in South Indian region. So I created this website. I want to talk only about designing here. To be frank, I use my old templates. I designed these templates before for some projects or something assignments. So I use that old templates, and in the on going on, I evaluate their furniture showroom, like their companies as have high products and your style customers. You can even self-made some of the little small products or something. So I just create it like that, and they use local made they encourage the local furniture products, so they also use the local furnitures and materials. They use the premium materials and eco-friendly materials, and they also do some events to to famous their business. So I also
As a
added.
marketing strategy, they also do events, is it?
Yes, ma'am. They
Okay.
also do events because for the marketing strategy,
Okay.
like they do in for shopping malls, events or anything, and they also do some events like handicrafting competitions. Uh, the winning product we can buy it. That means if participants participate. I'm sorry, ma'am. Um, when the participants are take their products to that event, if they like it they will buy it, so you have a
Okay.
chance to present your product in that events, arts events, and even gal malls, some, and most of it. They they have fixed hours, like they use the American timings, not Indian timing, working timings. They mostly use the Western style, so they do
Is
it.
this a one-page design or
Two page design, ma'am, but the second page was not this long. It's little bit short. I mean, what they have like your styles. I will show in that second page,
okay, okay, okay.
and they also have some frequent questions like what is the written policy and how can you track your orders, like something. And I don't want to add the location of the furniture showroom, so I don't add it. And they have all of your styles, like means deluxe room style, or you want fancy style or fancy you want a premium style, they have the premium style. Your very favorite for Italian model, they also have Italian model, or exclusive to look it more expensive. They have every furniture that you need for every type of your style.
Okay, wonderful, Sailila. Good job. Nice. You can stop sharing. Good job. Yes. Is there anybody else, or we'll move on to the next topic? Okay. We'll move on to the next topic then that we have for today. So a part of digital marketing is also editing videos, right? Editing, getting good edits both for your social media and for other platforms. Editing is one main thing that comes in digital marketing, and these video editors and all of that. Starting off from there also is good. Now, coming to the video editing, sometimes what happens is, since you are from a digital marketing background, you are also expected to shoot and then edit the content. Because, for a brand, it becomes very expensive to hire somebody to shoot and then hire somebody to uh, edit it. So that's why what they do is they hire one digital marketing person who's going to look into, especially with startups. In Bangalore, there is a huge, huge, huge startup culture that is there. So in startups, mainly what they do is they hire one person who's shooting the content, editing the content, and posting the content. So it's like you have to be a one-stop solution for the entire digital marketing thing, right? Honestly, shooting content does not come in the part of digital marketing, but when you are working individually, you are expected to do so as well. Now, when I'm talking about shooting content, I'm sure the first thing that comes to your mind is, I don't have a camera, how am I going to shoot content? So, with when I keep talking about quality and all of that, yes, you need a camera, you need a gimbal, you need various things for shooting content. But let's say you're going for something small, a startup, or your own brand. You're building your own brand. While building your own brand, initially you will not invest 50,000, 1 lakh, 1,50,000, or 2 lakhs for your camera or a gimbal. Nothing. What you will do is, with the phone that you have right now, it could be iPhone, it could be your Android phones, whatever it is, getting the best out of it is something we look at, right? That is something that we would want to do. That is something that we will be looking at. right? So right now what we're going to do is we're going to start off with understanding how do we go ahead and shoot content as well, and then we'll be moving towards your editing content. So when I'm talking about shooting content, there are few things that you have to keep in mind, even if it is on your you know just one second, guys. Yeah, so with any kind of content, shooting it even on your phone or any device, right? There are few things that you have to keep in mind. Of course, the quality and all of that is sometimes not in our control because camera has better quality, phones have less clarity, less quality. It is not going to be HD, but still, for Instagram, you do not really require an entire camera to shoot content and all of that. You can start off with your phone. And right now, from what I see, is you guys are in the learning process. Learning process, investing in something like a camera or gimbal does not make sense. What we will be learning is how to shoot it on phone and what do you go ahead and do, right? How do you shoot content on your phone? So that is what we'll be looking into. Just one second, I'll share my screen. Just one second. Yeah. So the kind of things that you need to, keep in mind while both shooting and how do I say, editing your content, both of this. Yeah. The first thing, your plan before shooting. So you should, when you're shooting your content, you should know what kind of content are you going to shoot. These are the four most commonly uh, present content. First is your educational content, where your tutorials are there, how to do something are there, explanations are there. So in this kind of content, clarity is very, very important. What do you not do for an educational video? Have a very loud music playing in the background. That is something you avoid. Having a very you know, having a music which has a lot of beats or the bass is really high, having something like that is something you avoid. Using Bollywood songs, using songs with lyrics, all of these you avoid, right? Your educational content, very clearly, if I am shooting an educational content and I just want my face, so only that is going to be there. Let's say I don't want the face, okay? I want to add a board and a marker and maybe a smart board or whatever I want. The content needs to be clear and it shouldn't be movement, shouldn't be there in your educational videos. The frame should be set, and the person, example, I am the person in the video, I should be inside that frame throughout. That is a rule with your educational video. Coming to your promotional videos, ads and all of that, what happens is here the hook plays a very, very important role. Within the first 3 seconds preferably, put up the hook. Put the hook of the video or put the clip that has the hook of the video and then continue with the video. Because promotional videos, usually what do? You just skip, right? If you want somebody to continue watching your promotional video, first thing you need to do is add a hook. Only then, if that hook interests them, they'll watch that video. If it doesn't interest them, they will skip it. But let's say you don't put the hook, either ways, everybody will skip it, assuming it's just a promotional video. Next thing, your social media. Now, this social media content could be for any purpose, right? It could be entertainment purpose, it could be a product purpose, it could be anything. With social media content, that is one place where you have the freedom to shoot or edit the way you want it, right? However you want it, you can go ahead and shoot your video for your social media. Coming to your interview, where it's conversational content. So again, over here, stable framing and a clear audio is the key. Simple, you do not add any background music at all to it. Keep it very simple, keep it very clear, keep it very professional. Now, the most important tip while you are shooting a video, always write a rough script or a short list. Plan your location and props in advance. Keep your target audience on top of mind before you ever hit record. So before you start shooting your content, you should have a plan. If you think once the camera is there and then you'll make a plan spontaneously, you'll do it. No. When you do that, your content, when somebody is watching, it's very clearly visible that this was done spontaneously. Even if you're doing it spontaneously, still have a script, have a script, have your location on point, have your props on point. Simple. Let's say I'm shooting an educational video. Will I shoot it in a place which has a very, funky background, or a Gen Z person's room where, there are posters all over the room? No. Your background, your location really matters. If I'm shooting something for promotional, okay, it is a t-shirt brand which is for the Gen Z crowd. Shooting it in a room with pink lights, green lights, blue lights is going to make sense. Same thing if I do it for my interview, it is going to just fall out of place. So be very careful of where you are shooting your content and have a script. Yeah. Coming to your camera and your positioning, okay. Your good framing of the content is very, very important, extremely important. Okay. Now, coming to the rules of your grid, how you shoot content is, I'll show you. One second. Just one second. I'm not able to use the pen. Okay, never mind. When you're shooting content, there is a fixed, when you're shooting content, assume this is the sheet. One second. Yeah. Okay. Assume this is your screen that you're watching. When you're shooting content, there is a grid like this. This is called your 3 into 3 grid. Okay, this is your 3 into 3 grid. You see how there is a fixed line that is present? Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 3 into 3, 9. You'll have totally 9 points present. Always make sure your content is in the center. This is the area that you're going to use for your content. Always. Do not have your content in a place over here. This is the mistake people do. They use this region or they use this region. Simple. When your video ka main character is a person's face, the face should be here. If it is on the right, if it is on the left, it's not going to be a good thing. Okay. Next thing, coming to your headroom. Near your feet, you can always, as in down this part, you can always leave space. Okay. In your this part, you can leave some space. There is no problem. Always remember the head or the start of the video should start right from here. Do not start from the second grid. No, that will be wrong. If this is your screen, do not start the face from here. This is wrong. Every time, make sure you start your face from right over here. The top. If there is extra space left over here, there is no problem. But do not place your object in the middle of the screen and then do your content. Never. That is one rule that you should always keep in mind. Got it? Yeah. Now, moving to the next thing, which is the multiple angles, right? There are 3 main angles that we look at: your wide shot, medium shot, and close up. Close up, when do you use your wide shot? When you have an entire environment to show. when there is example, I am shooting a educational video. I'll definitely have a board or a PPT, right? When I'm going ahead with that, then I use my wide content. Okay, wide shot. Next, medium shot is when it's anything normal, like a normal video you're going for, or a normal interview thing that you're going for, you'll go for your medium shot. Coming to your close up, when do you use close up? When you are capturing emotions, reactions, any fine details. For example, I'm shooting a promotional video where I am shooting about a certain sunscreen that I've been using. There, I need to show how it's looking on my skin. So, over there, I will go ahead and shoot a video which is the close up. Next, coming to the stability. You can use a tripod, gimbal, or a stable surface. Shaky footages instantly reduce perceived quality and distract viewers. If I'm shooting a video and it keeps moving, something in the video is moving like this at all times, you will not be able to watch that video. Or even just laser. See, it's just moving so much, you're not able to, concentrate elsewhere. Your entire concentration is on the laser. So always make sure there is no movement. Now, coming to one thing which maximum people, mess up with is your lasers and all of these things. Sorry, your tripod, gimbal, and your stable surfaces. Okay, always make sure that you avoid investing too much money into this. Always avoid investing too much money. A decent tripod on Amazon comes for 1,500. What is a tripod? It is simply a stand. Okay, it will. You can place your phone here. There will be a stand. This will be standing on the ground. This is your tripod. That is all. Nothing beyond this. This tripod will hardly cost you 1,500 or 1,000 rupees on Amazon. You can go ahead and use it. As of now, gimbal and all of that will not be required for you guys. You can just stick to this. Okay. Moving to your next slide, the lighting and how you should be shooting this content. Very, very important. Lighting is the most important thing. I'll tell you. What happens is, let's say you're shooting one part of the content in the afternoon under sunlight. The next part of the content is around 5 p.m. So the sun has moved. Now you're under the tube light. Okay. When you are editing this video, it is going to be visible. Very simple. Take a video right now where you are in front of the window. See the lighting. Take a video where you are close to the bulb in your room. You will see the lighting difference. Always make sure it is not very harsh lighting. There are few influencers you must have seen. They sit right in front of the video, right in front of the window, shoot their content. This is also not good quality content. Only sunlight is not sufficient. Preferably a light. Light as in, I'm not saying get an entire setup. No. Even flashlight works. But maintain the same lighting throughout. Simple, the best way. Make the room dark, completely dark. Turn off all the lights, make the room dark. Then either use your flashlight or either turn on one tube light. Shoot your entire content in the same lighting. Do not keep changing the lighting. Okay. Next thing, avoid backlighting. What is backlighting? Assume I am the subject of this particular video. Right behind me is my tube light. So you know how it is going to make me look dimmer, lighter, all of that. Do not go for something like that. Restrict it to the light should be pointing towards the object and not behind the object or sides of the object. The light should be towards the object. Now, next thing, 3-point lighting. This is a technique which everyone uses, okay? The professional standard. Key light, which is the main source, fill light, which reduces your shadow, and backlight, which separates the subject from the background. Let's say you are going for something professional. This is a key rule that every video shooting you need to keep in mind. Main source of the light, okay, which is your key light, that is going to be directly on the subject or object of your particular video. Fill lighting. What is a fill light? It will be a tube light in the room. What happens is, so your key light could be a flash. Your fill light is the tube light in your room. What this does it reduces the shadow. If the light is right above you, place it in a place where it is not going to have any shadow. So any movement you make, anything, there is going to be no shadow. Next thing is your backlight. You can place the lighting between the background and the subject. So it is going to create a difference. You can always avoid the backlight. It is not necessary. But key light and fill light is very, very important. Okay. Next thing, your audio quality. Common mistakes in your audio, fan or air conditioning sound. I'm sure right now also, I don't know, but maybe you can hear the fan sound when I'm speaking. For this, you can always go ahead for your mic. You can buy a mic, which is again going to cost you between 1500 to 2000. Depending if you add a mic with noise cancellation, it is going to cost you more. But let's say without noise cancellation, is going to cost you preferably lesser. Sorry, more comparatively lesser. So you can go for a light. If not, sorry, you can go for a mic. If not a mic, you can usually, there are apps present on your phone. Your phone can behave like your mic. That is also fine. Next thing, echo from bare walls and hard floors. If you are planning of shooting content in an empty room, which has no objects, you know, right? All the objects present in a room absorb the sound, absorb the echo. So let's say you're shooting in a room which has no bed, no furniture, nothing in that room, it is going to echo. So keep in mind about that. Next thing, wind noise when shooting outdoors. When you're shooting outdoors, there's usually, there's slow winds, then there's loud winds. So that is also going to come in your video and it is going to affect the voice that you're speaking. Next thing, microphone placed too far from the speaker. If you're using a mic or simple, you can use AirPods, you can use your earphones also. If it is placed very far, also it is going to create a problem. The best practices that you should be doing. Use an external microphone whenever possible. This microphone can be a mic that you're buying. This can be your phone. This can be your earphones, anything. Record in a quiet, soft furnished room to reduce echo. Monitor audio levels before the final shoot using headphones. Once you are done with the shoot, okay, not wind up of the shoot, let's say you shot one content, listen to it. 30 seconds video, 10 seconds video, keep it near your ear, listen to it. If you find any disturbance, shoot that content again. Keep the mic close to your subject within 30 to 60 centimeters. So you see, when you buy a professional mic, people usually place it around their chest or shoulder. So that is the accurate distance. Always do a 10-second test recording and listen back with headphones before committing to a full shoot. Catching audio issues early saves hours of re-recording. So let's say I have come and you have shot the content. Listen to the entire content before I leave, right? Or else reshooting it is going to be very, very expensive and problematic. Now, coming to your camera composition, what you should be doing with your camera composition. First thing, the resolution 1080p is a standard qualities and the file size is preferably manageable. Okay, next thing, 4K quality. This is a high quality and provides a lot of flexibility with editing when it is 4K. Coming to your frame rate, 24 FPS, which is for your cinematic and all of that. 30 FPS if it is standard. 60 FPS if it is your slow motion or slow footages. You can take a screenshot of this. This is very important. Now, where, like I said initially, when will you use your portrait mode and your landscape mode? Landscape mode, which is your horizontal, you will use it for YouTube presentation films. Vertical for any social media content, you will go ahead and use vertical or portrait. Coming to the background, keep the background very clean and simple. There should be nothing in the background. If there is a very cluttered background, obviously the eyes attention is going to move from the subject to the cluttered background. Go for a plain, clean background and then your focus will be the subject. Next, add depth for a cinematic feel, right? The zooming in, zooming out, all of that also makes a lot of difference. Match background to content theme. If I am promoting a educational thing, right? Example, I'm taking this classes. I keep my background as dark yellow or like, the bright yellow. Do you think it's going to look nice? Absolutely not. Background should match the theme. That's why yesterday when I was talking about your brand color, your background needs to be your brand color only. Okay. Now, coming to your editing. Very, very important. Coming to your editing. First thing is organize your files. Always label the folder as this is the footage, this is the audio, this is the music, this is the images, all of that. Rename your clips instantly. As soon as you shoot the clip, rename it. Rename the clip that this is the first clip, this is the second clip, however. Next thing is your build your story flow. Like I said, storytelling is very important. What the story of your content actually is is very, very important. So you need to have a story flow as a whole. What is going to come, how you're going to go ahead and do it, what you're going to go ahead and do, what is the first clip, what is the last clip. Obviously your first clip will be a welcoming clip or a hook clip, then maybe your introduction clip, last clip will be a thank you or a CTA clip. All of these things need to be organized. You see in a movie how there is, the start of the movie, then there is something which keeps you hooked, then there is a little bit of suspension, sorry, suspense, and then comes the rest of your part, right? So all of these things you should keep in mind always. Then comes cut the clutter. Guys, please mute yourselves, everyone. Check the mic and mute yourself. Yeah, next comes is cut the clutter. If there is any repeated content, if there is pin drop silence, if there is a long pause, or if there is somebody while speaking, they're like the any of these sounds while speaking, cut all of that. Let's say you are shooting video and there is somebody who has just passed by, right? There is somebody who has just passed by. Make sure you are also, one second. Blue, uh, Bluetooth music. Please mute yourself and please rename yourself with your actual name. Yeah. So you cut the clutter, whatever you do not require in the video. Example, somebody is given a passing shot. So there is the starting, ending frame. And before they start speaking, you keep the camera on for like maybe 2 seconds. So cut all of that. All that just destroys the entire video quality. Next, syncing the audio and the video. Whatever audio you are adding to your clip, it needs to sync with your clip. Your clip changes every time the tone of the audio changes. Randomly changing the clips, randomly just adding any audio, any video, no. Every time there is a change in the audio, there will be a change in the clip. I will show you that while doing hands-on. I'll show you how that works. Okay, moving to the next thing, your color, text, and transitions. Okay. Color grading is something which is very important. So where you fix the brightness, contrast, the white balance, all of this is also very important. Always remember when you're shooting content, okay, raw footages cannot be just edited and put up. These footages, you need to at least fix the brightness and the contrast. These are the two basic things you need to fix. Color grading is, if it's looking too reddish, too brownish, too
Yeah.
greenish, you fix that. So color grading is also very important. Now, coming to your transitions, where maximum people go overboard. Overboard as in your transitions need to be very subtle, very soft. I shouldn't know that you've shifted from one clip to another, but yet it should look very beautiful. People, what they do is they use very harsh transitions. The minute you're using a harsh transition, we know as audience when we're seeing that video, we can see that, zoop, you've moved from one part to the other. That shift in the middle of a video should not be there. Once is fine. Let's say you want to show a transition like that, that is the objective, it is fine. But the entire video with harsh transitions is not a good video. Next thing, adding text and captions. This you can skip for now. Captions, I will tell you what to do. Okay. The next thing. Cyclo. Guys, please rename yourselves. Okay. Now, coming to the next thing about your common mistakes that people usually do. Shaky, unstable footages, poor or unmonitored audio, right? This is the most common thing people do, where your audio, you have no idea what the audio is, right? You have just put up something that, then you're over editing with too many effects, so too many transitions, and adding filters which are not realistic at all. Doesn't make sense. People do not like to watch content with a lot of filters. Next thing, excessive transitions between every clip. Like I said, inconsistent or mixed lighting between shots. So make sure your lighting is same from the start till the end. Very long intros that loses the viewer. So example, I'm shooting a video. The first thing I start doing is introducing myself. My introduction should not be more than 5 to 7, max 10 seconds. If I'm going to just keep introducing myself beyond that, people will lose their interest. So always make sure intro and the thanking part is very, very less. Using copyright music without license, very, very, very big problem. Example, this meeting of ours is also going to be on YouTube, right? So I cannot even open YouTube or use any audio that has, copyright, that has a copyright, because then I will be facing issues. My videos will be put down, my account will be blocked. So all of this you should be very careful about. Now, exporting the wrong format or resolution. Like I said sometime back about the resolution, keep those things in mind and utilize those for good, better quality. Now, what are the things that you should keep in mind? The first 5 seconds are crucial. Hook your audience immediately. Within 5 seconds, your audience decide if they want to see that view. Remember, I told you, according to statistics, it is 5 seconds that a person spends time on an audio or a video. Within 5 seconds, they decide, do they want to scroll or do they want to continue? So be cautious about that. Keep clips slightly longer than needed. Trim in ending. The reason being, your video cannot be 15 seconds, 10 seconds. No. Your video, personally, if you ask me, Instagram reel only if I start off, it needs to be minimum of 30 seconds. So sometimes when you shoot absolutely cut to cut, you will end up missing a lot of clips, missing a lot of part in the clip. So make sure 1 second buffer is there, 2 seconds buffer is there, both before the start of the video and the end of the video. Next, always capture B-roll, environment shots, close-ups, and reaction. Not just the subject, things around it also need to be captured. Your A-roll is the subject, B-roll is things around it, the environment, and the reaction or any effect that you want to add. Add that. Shoot multiple takes for better options in the edit. Do not just take one clip for one thing, like one video. Don't take one clip, take multiple clips. The more clips you have, the better it is. Maintain continuity, like I said, same lighting, costume, and object position. Always preview the full export before uploading. Watch your content at least a 10-12 times before uploading, not just you. Make it proofread by somebody else, because it takes one mistake, and from becoming a viral content, you become a meme content. So be very cautious about that. And next thing, save project files regularly to avoid losing work. So, let's say your Instagram is down, or, something goes wrong, or they delete your account, you should always have a backup. So keep that in mind. Yeah. Coming to the editing, these are the things that, recommended export settings. So your format for an audio should be MP4. For, your quality size can be H.264, resolution 1080p. It is the best. Now, coming to your editing softwares. For beginner level, you can use CapCut, Canva, Filmora. These are the three things that you can use on beginner level. Preferably stick to Canva and CapCut. Intermediate level, you can use your Adobe or DaVinci. Here, it is DaVinci is very, very professional, and Adobe you can still use DaVinci as well. Coming to the advanced level, Redmi 9A. Please mute yourself and rename yourself. Moving to the next thing, advanced, Final Cut Pro and After Effects. These are something that you cannot, there's no point using your phone content, editing it there. No. If you're shooting on camera and all of that, then editing it there is going to make sense. Otherwise, no. Stick to the beginner level. These are more than enough unless you are getting into the camera and, things like that. Got it? So these are the things that you have to keep in mind. Any doubts from what I have covered so far? Anybody? Any doubts from what I have covered so far? Anyone? Any doubts? Yes, no in the chat box would be nice. What is hook? Hook is basically, what does a hook do in real life? Real life example, I'm saying on this wall, put a hook. What does it mean? Hook on the wall basically means something that you can hold on to. Hook of a video or hook of a certain poster or an image is something that people see and get attracted to. Example, enroll now. Or, if you are a student who does not know this, if you are a student that has not seen it, right? If you are a student, AI tools present that, Lavanya, you can turn off your camera. Yeah. Hook is basically something which is, something that audience hold on to and stay. So let's say I'm starting a video where I'm talking about AI tools that students can use. I'm like, so the AI tools present in market are so and so, and the AI tools that students can use is Gamma and so on, so on. Let's say I'm using something like that. It's not going to make sense. right? But let's say I start, are you a student who is struggling with your PPTs? That is a hook. Then students are going to listen because students struggle with PPTs. Or let's say put up a line that, uh, are you a student who is struggling with your final year project? If I start like that, okay, obviously the candidate is going to, or the audience is going to, obviously the audience is going to sit and watch that, right? So make sure you are very cautious about that. Add your hook at the right time because within 5 seconds, first 5 seconds of your video, the audience will decide, do they want to see your content or not? So if you want them to continue watching your content, you have to catch their attention within 5 seconds. A hook is something that catches attention. If you want to catch their attention, you have 5 seconds. Within that 5 seconds of the video, you should catch their attention because as Gen Z, we are, you guys are mostly you watch your reels and all of that. In how much time do you decide if you want to watch the video or not? 5 seconds. You do not spend more time than that. Correct? So be very cautious about it and attach, the clip which has the hook, make sure it is in the first 5 seconds. Yes. Any doubts, anybody? Yeah, Rajshri, I saw you want to present your video. I'll just give you some time. Just give me some time. Give me a reminder later. I'll tell you when you can present it. Ma'am, can you explain headroom once again? Okay. I'll tell you what a headroom is. 1 second. Wait. Uh, I will tell you what a headroom is. Yeah. Okay. So assume this is your screen. Okay. In most of the phones, a grid like this comes the minute you turn on the camera. Yes or no? Quickly, everyone. A screen grid like this appears. It's basically dotted lines. Yes. So now what happens is, let's say you are placing your subject. Subject as in you are the person who's shooting your own video. You want to shoot a video of you speaking about something. Where will you place your face? Usually people place over here. Here will be the face, here will be the body, here will be the legs. This is absolutely wrong. This is completely wrong. You do not do something like that. What you do is you place your head over here. Okay? You place your head over here, your body over here, and legs over here. Headroom is the space which is there over here. 1 second. When we are talking about headroom, hold on. This is your headroom. This is your leg room. You have to make sure there is equal space over here and over here. Where the subject's legs end and where the head start. Before that, there should be equal amount of space. How much space is there over here should be equal to the amount of space over here. This is your headroom, this part, the start of the grid. This is your leg room, where the down of the grid. You should always and always make sure that there is sufficient amount of headroom and leg room both. Is it clear, Isha? Is it clear, Isha? Yes, perfect. Any doubts, guys, with this? Anything? Any doubts so far? Anyone? No. Okay, wonderful. Okay, guys, there is a small thing that Shushmita would like to share with you. So just 10 minutes break and you can hear what she has to say. Shushmita, you can take over.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So, dear students, we just wanted to know about the placement. I request please listen to it for 10 to 15 minutes. Then Ankita ma'am will continue with the session. Sheetal, over to you. You can start.
Smita, is my screen short?
Yeah, it is visible, but your voice is too low.
Okay, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, students, give me just 2 minutes. Okay, so sorry for the delay, guys. So a very good evening to all the students who have joined in here. I hope the session is very interesting from Ankita ma'am and it's very engaging also. So I won't take a lot of time. I have joined in here for a few minutes for a small talk about the placement systems. So in XLR, we just don't train the students and support for the learners, but XLR is very much focused for the students to give them a career enablement ecosystem. So it's just not about the skills, but also about the skills plus mentorship plus the placement support. So now let me take you a quick walkthrough. So how we take up this national skilling network to upskill you guys. So XLR, as you can see here, was founded by an alumni of IIM ISB, Mr. Ram Tawa, and we have 5,000 plus recruitment partners and having 13 plus years of excellence in training and placements. We have around 2,000 plus academic institutions as collaborators, which includes premium institutions like IIT Roorkee, IIT Mumbai, and BITS Pilani. We operate at a national scale with standardized quality, proven systems, having connections across India, where we have a presence in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Pune, and Chennai and Noida. So our learners also spread across the world through the online training. And we have close to 2,000 plus partners, and we have major alliances and accreditations such as I have Divya Sampar, AP, Naipunyam, AppShape, TASK, and Swayam Plus. We also have associations with the BFSI sector, Skill Council, and the Electric Sector Skills Council, which has really made it possible that you guys are also learning from the same ecosystem. So you can see here, we have a decade of training excellence. We have conducted almost 1,000 plus webinars and 30 plus technical courses. We have trained almost 2 lakh faculties through the faculty development program and around 8 lakh plus students in the student development program. So this is how our system works. And this is not a one-time program, but a continuous process where we try to upskill our learners in the best way possible. So what we truly, how it truly sets us apart is that we recently had a training program at IIT Roorkee where we have trained faculties, research scholars, and students on time series analysis and predictive analytics. So the same expertise level trainers with the same curriculum, you will be trained in the same mode and level. Similarly, we've had training on full stack development in IIT Bombay. And in BITS Pilani, we had programs on Power BI and machine learning where the student themselves approached us for these courses to be held in their college. So apart from all these, we also have retail courses with the placement assistance. We have all the category of training programs under one roof with the placement assistance. So how XLR is going to support you? It's going to support you with understanding from theory practice to and skill mastery to reach your dream job. And it's not a classroom or online training, but above than that, where we give training by top-notch faculty. We've had live expert-led classes on up-to-date curriculum. We have assignments and the real-world projects with dedicated support mentors, assessments and evaluations, and also a certificate after your course completion. Apart from that, after your course is completed, we also help in the resume building and the LinkedIn profile and mock interviews for better boost of confidence and so that your resume stand out in the LinkedIn profiles. We also have placement assistance with hiring partners and an on-campus drives and direct interview calls with the companies. So we have a defined placement process. So once your course completion is done, we have a profile building. So where we help in building your resume and also reconstructing your resume. So once the profile building is done, we have the skill validation, where we would have multiple mock interviews done, which brings in confidence to crack interviews. So after all this, we would also have aptitude test and a technical and a HR round, so that you, when you face the real world interviews, you'll not be scared or you'll have the better confidence. After which, we would be moving you to the companies for the interview readiness is done. And then you will receive calls from the Excella placement team, where they will tell you to attend so and so interviews. And at every stages, Excella would be there to support you for your interview. In addition to that, you yourself will be able to visualize it through the LineupX tool, where after the course completion is done, your details will be uploaded by the Excella team, and you will be able to view the openings, the live openings. You can also track your progress on which stage of the interview you are through the LineupX tool. So this is all made possible as we have around 11,000 plus openings, 5,000 plus active hiring clients, and also 100 plus learners in the interview process currently. So you need not go search for jobs, but just upskill yourself and update your resume and bridge that gap so that you have the better chance to get selected. So you can see here, these are some of our students who have been got placed in the past. And let me just play a video. So this is how our classrooms look like. So that was our classrooms at Pune, Bangalore, and other offices. So now to reach your destination in careers, all you have to do is a little push and a little hard work from your side. So you can see here the scanner. You can actually scan this QR code. You have to fill in your basic details, and whatever queries you have, you can just fill in there, and you would also get a free career guidance. So we will hold the screen for around 2 to 3 minutes. So the students who have joined here, you can just scan this. And for whatever queries, our team will get in touch with you shortly. So you can just fill in the details and you can just give your details there.
Students, the link is on chat. So if you have joined from your phone, which you can't scan, kindly click on the link and start registering. If you have any query, as Sheetal informed, our team will get in touch with you. So I request, please fill that form And this is not the attendance link. It's a registration form where for the placement guidance you can just register yourself. Click on that and start registering, and I request not to ask for attendance link for a few more minutes. We'll wait for 5 minutes, then I'll share the attendance link.
So yeah, I think students who have joined here have, scanned the QR. So as Sushmita has told, the registration link is also put up in the chat box. That's the registration link, not the attendance link. Attendance link will be posted later. This is the registration link. So whatever queries, or if you want any career guidance, which is for free, you can just go to that link, click on that, fill your details, and yes, your queries will be sorted out. So I think I'll take a leave, and happy learning, guys. Thank you. And over to you, Ankita ma'am.
Thank you so much. Yes, guys, I hope you have registered there. Please make sure you're registering first. Please make sure you're registering on that link. Yes, I hope everyone's registered. Yes, okay. So we'll continue back with the class. And meanwhile, you can share my work. Yes, Hardeep, please go ahead. And I think there was somebody else also who wanted to share their work. I think Raj Shri, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, we'll start off with Hardeep and then we'll move to Raj Shri. Please, Hardeep, share your work. Let's see. Is it related to video editing?
No, ma'am. Thank you for giving me opportunity first. It's related to the previous the homework you provided to me, asked me to
Which
do.
one? I don't recollect. Which
Canva
one?
one, Canva website.
Canva one. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Please. And Rajshri, you can be ready.
Is my screen visible to you?
Yes, it is. Yes.
So I have built this website on Canva. The website is I have already shared about the
Okay.
tree. So I have just built from the totally without using any template from the blank page. So that also add the data and the text part also. The first page is
Hardeep, can you switch to the mobile mode if that is fine for viewing the website? Yes, perfect. Yeah, go ahead.
so firstly there's a banner page, a main page, how we work and what we want to achieve, and after that what is our what we are doing, and the other thing is how it going to help the farmers and the partners, and how it works. I also explain about it, and that's for first page only. And I also added the about us page. About us, I mentioned about
Okay.
how we started working and our mission, our vision, and it's a
Your
final
mission is 2030 something. Go back to your vision. Okay,
by
by 2030.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, okay.
target. Actually, ma'am, I'm also facing the issue with that. If I want to make it optimized to mobile, to how should I edit this?
If you want to come again,
Make it yeah, um, mobile friendly. So it should be in center line, I believe, for mobile. It's for desktop. It's working fine, I believe. So
okay.
in case of
So maybe you can go ahead. You can maybe go ahead to the design part, and over
yeah,
there you can move it to the center, and yeah, just click left click on mission.
the problem is it will also shift this to center.
Is this a template which is already present?
No, 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 no. It's no template I have created.
You have created this.
Yeah.
So maybe in your preview, you can click on edit and start editing it. Or there is an option to position.
Uh,
Next to animate, there is an option to position.
position.
So
But
there also you can
also,
fix the
ma'am,
position.
partially, if I just want to edit for mobile only, it should be not impact on the desktop one. Is there any
That is
feature?
not possible on Canva.
Okay. So
It is
because
going
it's
to affect
available
both of
with,
them.
I think, Shopify and WordPress. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. No, that is not possible on Canva.
Okay, ma'am. That's all.
Siddhi Joshi, the attendance link is in the chat box above. Please go ahead and fill it.
That's all
I'm
from.
guessing you have joined right now. So scroll up, you will find the link. Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. Good job.
Thank you.
Rajashri, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please. Share your screen first.
So this is the place I visit today.
Okay.
This is the real estate plot,
Okay.
eco village. The video is this is a 15-second video. Edited today.
Okay.
That's the video. Also some or
This video and editing was done by you?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Oh,
Totally edited by me. Edited and clicked by me totally.
okay.
This is the video. One more video.
Can you increase the volume? We're not able to hear.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you add the volume? We're not able to hear.
How to add?
No, just play the video, no problem.
This is the AI video. Yeah.
Good job. Very nice. Where are you from?
West Bengal.
And you're studying there currently?
Yes, ma'am. I'm studying Master of Computer Application.
In which college?
Rahul Foundation, Durgapur.
Okay. And digital marketing, you've already been doing it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm doing digital marketing 1.5 years.
Okay. So how has your journey been so far? Good, not good?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to continue in this particular field only, or what is it?
At starting, I felt many difficulties with how to edit videos, how to create video, how to get posters. Then uh, all are not in Canva. See, all are not in education. All are not in free mode. Then I then
Okay. Anybody else who's done anything and would like to present their work? Anyone else who's done something and would like to present their work? Is there anybody in the meeting? Also, I'm hoping everyone's filled the attendance link. Yeah. Is there anyone who wants to share their content? Hiba, Fareen, what is up with you guys today? Attendance link is not working. Shushmita, could you please look into that? There is somebody claiming that attendance link is not working.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Let me check.
Okay. Yeah. What about Sagira? Nothing done today? Okay, you'll share tomorrow. Okay. I have a small task for you guys. You don't have to do the presentation today. Tomorrow at the start of my class, I might give you another 10 minutes. Right now we have 10 minutes, and then at the start of the class, I'll give you 10 minutes. What I want you to do is keeping all of these things in mind, right? The first day when I introduced Canva to you, I also introduced the editing part, right? So what I want you to do is right now go ahead and take clips of anything you but real footages. I do not want it to be something downloaded from Google and all. No, like raw footages. Sometime back Rajashri Ghosh showed us something like that. Okay, go ahead and get something like that. Few clips, 10 clips is more than enough. It can be of anything, of random objects, or you can take a picture of the things present in your room, anything, and create a video. What I want to see is your shooting and editing skills, how you edit it. Keep in mind about the transitions and everything, and go ahead and edit it. That is what I want you to do. So you can start your work right now from maybe taking your clip. Start off from there. Once you're done with your clips, go ahead with the editing on Canva. Do you remember what I taught you on Canva, or do you want me to demonstrate it again? Do you remember what I taught you on Canva? How there are clips and all of that? Harika, if you've joined right now, then I don't think.
Aku, sama juga na ba? Ada aku, macam mana aku yang panas. Siapa mana?
Yeah. So what happens is your yeah, your editing is what I would like to see. So go ahead, put it in your editing. Go ahead, use Canva, do the editing part there. But first, take raw clips. Anything, 10 clips. Your object can be anything. Your subject can be anything. It could be your face. It could be an object present in your room. It can be anything, right? But take it in different modes. Normal, you can shoot it on Android, iPhone, anything is fine. Go ahead, shoot it, and go ahead with the editing. Until then, let's see what Hardeep has shared. One second, let me just check. Good job, Hardeep. It has a hook, it is funny, it's creative. Good job. Good. Share hint point. Vidya, can you please tell me what are you talking about? Vidya, can you tomorrow work? Okay. So tomorrow's work, what you have to do is you have to go ahead and yeah. Tomorrow's work, what you have to do is you have to go ahead and shoot for any object or yourself or anything. You can just take a water bottle or you can take anything present in your house. Take clips of that, minimum 5 to 10 clips in different angles or anything, random clips, the view outside or some clips that you already have in your phone that you have collected. Maybe you went on some trip, or if you're somebody aesthetic, then you might have your pictures of your flowers or trees or whatever, any 10 random clips. I want you to put it together and edit it on Canva. That is all. I'm giving you time right now. Also, tomorrow's class, initial 10 minutes, I'll give you time. I want you to go ahead and do this. Is it clear? Yeah, okay. Please go ahead and start working on this, everyone. Yeah, Yuvraj, would you like to share your screen and show us the video that you're talking about? Will you be able to share your screen and show it to us right now? The video that you're talking about? Okay, sure, sure.
Oh.
Shushmita, do they have the access to share the screen? Because he's not able to share the screen.
Yes, ma'am, they have an access. They can share it.
Just try again, Yuvraj. If it is not happening, please share the link or the video, upload it in the chat box. I'll share it. No problem. Just try once again. If it doesn't happen, upload it here and I'll share it. Yes, just 1 second. I'll share the video. Good job, Yuvraj. It's a nice video. It's come out really well. The clips are also good. Clips are in different angles. So good job. How long back did you shoot this? You can unmute yourself. Yuvraj, are you there? Can you unmute yourself? Yes, please unmute yourself. Where did you shoot this video? In Hyderabad, ma'am. Okay. Okay, good job. Guys, you can continue with this. And if there are any doubts related to today's class, the chat box is open. Please come ahead and tell me, is there any doubt? If there are no doubts, say no, ma'am. If there is any doubt, please put up your doubts here. Everyone, guys, is there any doubt? Anybody? No? Okay. Okay, you can continue this work. Finish a part of it if you're not able to. Also, tomorrow's class, I will give you around 10 minutes. So you can finish this work. Either finish it right now, today itself, or you can take 10 minutes of tomorrow's class. Oh, Shanavaz has finally responded. Where were you all the entire class, Shanavaz? Caught up with something today? Okay, never mind. I'm attending, ma'am. Okay, good job. So tomorrow I would like to see all of your content. Okay, and Sailila completed. Okay, it's towards the end of the class, so we'll not pull it longer. Tomorrow, first thing we'll do is we'll view Sailila's content. Sailila, please put a reminder tomorrow as soon as I start the class. Okay, no problem, Shanavaz. Yes, so we will go ahead with this tomorrow, and until then, we will meet tomorrow again at the same time, 7 p.m., and we shall continue with our class. Okay, until then, take care. Bye bye. I think it's 9, so good night, everyone. Bye.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Good night, all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night. Good night. Bye bye.